The phone quality not good enough, but me good. Phone not so good quality, but me good. I wanna first greet you with the love of my heart. From the greater one, the greater man, the high creator, the kings of kings and the lord of lords. And he's the conquering lion. You goes by the title name God. I wanna greet you in his name this morning. My beloved brothers and sisters, you know. I want to tell you something. I don't talk the usual talk, but who understand it, understand it. Who do not understand it, may God help you one day to understand it. And remember, the real message won't be popular. Alright. I've seen a whole lot of frustration with people have been sending, whether it's message or the Prime Minister of Jamaica is seen as threat. However, his name is called on several occasions, responsible for the situations that is undergoing the pressure in Jamaica. Humans. So, what I want to update my people on, you know, under my type of realm, is that when I always say God a bad man and God the baddest man, and Christian use God whenever and however they want to use him in their terms of bully when they want to. If you trouble a Christian, first thing, I tell us a thing God no wrong. Now look here. For all of you who sending message to the Prime Ministers and are sending message to people, are sending message to the Prime Minister. Now what you don't know, or you don't understand or overstand, let me tell you this. Because I've been telling you long time, say my God a bad man, in me use do what me have to do. Me bully through my way with God. Not an evil way, the righteous way. When you're sending clips around on internet, for all of you we are losing our life and dead already and I go hear this. Take this. Who are alive now. For all of you we are sending message to the Prime Minister, I've seen it over and over. Come to me. For all of you who sending message to the Prime Minister and telling the Prime Minister say God say and family I got this and family I got that. Let me tell you something. Any man who know who God is will get nervous. And any man with power would take action if they hear say you are sending message to them through the name of the Iceman. I'm not play with this God thing. If you tell the Prime Minister and tell a man say, yo, you send a message here to you from the Don of this area or city. You don't believe would I want to react? You would want to react. No, God are the biggest Don. God bigger than all the Dons around town, around city, and around the world. And if you tell a man say, yeah, are the biggest bad man of the world said be that for react. Be that for react. Less than 24 minutes, no less than 24 hours. So now understand where the Prime Minister coming from now. Yeah, I said message to me. I tell you, say the biggest man from in the world, the baddest man in the world said you. I tell you, if you tell me, say, yo, this man be a Prime Minister, bet me, I say, wait, the man never come to me with the baddest man with the God. I come with that content, me don't be make a move fast, it have to be own power. So all of you, you who don't understand it, what you're not saying, are you emotionally get ridden high and your feelings overdriven and start to send threat around on the internet. Say God, say your family are going to be destroyed and this is going to happen to you, picnic them and this is going to happen to you. My brother, in the law of the book of the countries, they, not me, they terms that as threat. That's a spiritual threat. That's a spiritual threat. So make sure when God tell you now, you know, say I gotta tell you now who you hearing from, please. Cause some of these men have experience from the growing up where spiritual things done detrimental action. Some of these have experience in the psychological area of life, some of it in the spiritual area of life. So, if a man as a prime minister in high places and you say you're a god, my man as a prime minister, I don't know which one of God you are talking about, you know, because many gods out there. So, in a prime minister, now I talk with Andrew Wallace, you know, and him no friend. That was my type of illustration in the matter for all of you who get taken down by sending word sound that you don't know what to send around on the internet. If me in a position and a man say fearing God, and the notion of God, because everybody say fearing God is the right gods. Remember, you know, we have whole heap of religion, we have whole heap of church, we have whole heap of different faith, we have whole heap of different belief, we have whole heap of different acceptation. So if a man tell us a fearing God say, this is going to happen to you already, you know. We not even know if fearing God's way matter, I see and one of me believe in. And remember, say, around the world, you see a whole heap of people dead through the name of God and religion. People don't play. So be careful of what you say. So when you go say to a man, say, you're a God, say, your family are going to destroy and this is going to happen to you. Yeah, stop talking and act. Come here, tell you, say, word is power. People with knowledge know that just saying the words alone by what you say, it can be evil. Come out in reality. If you meditate the word and say it with faith, belief, and power, the words alone, that just the fact that you say it with authority, it's a possibility that it can come to reality. So by just saying the words that you said upon a human, you can lay a curse upon him, as well as you can leave him in the realm of the universe, the dimension, according to your words and how powerful you are. Because any man's words can be powerful, can be a simple man. That's why the Prime Minister react. He knows the word, sound, and power. Yeah. Everybody, we also want free speech. But also the Prime Minister who use words to gain his seat know the power of word to get anyone weak. Know the power of word to gain from you even when you're asleep. So when you use words, you got to know what you're doing with these guys, because these guys use words to make money and use words to get where they are, and they're still using words to keep their seat. So they know the power of words. So when you come on the internet where things can travel anywhere in the world at any time, any moment, and saying something, you have to expect that that word can carry serious consequence. Or every action there's reactions. So I'm saying, when you're telling people about God, you have to be careful. Because God is a Dan over all, which everybody terms him as God, their God, as the power, highest power level, to do their own will and feelings of reactions or revenge through the name of God. So when you go tell a man about God said and God this and God that, is like in a man terms you are bullying him. Because don't forget, God is revenge. He's a God of revenge too. He's a God of love. He's a God of peace. He's a God of wrath. He's a God of judgment. So when you bully a man up with God using the name of God, you may take it light, but it's a serious, it's the highest level of Dan threat you send to a person when you are using the name of God. Highest level.